All right, we're live. Real Life Lounge, episode 24. We are continuing our discussion and explanation on what the method is. So we've talked about what the method is. It's our curriculum with 9 subjects. And the last episode, we talked about subject 1, which was mental, emotional health, growth mindset, all those things with our head. Today, topic 2 is all about physical health and wellness.
Yeah, this is like the foundation for, you could argue, everything else in your life. If you don't have your own health or you're struggling in your health, it's hard to thrive in every other area. So if we can teach our kids how to take good care of their own physical health and wellness, it obviously sets a foundation for all those other things in your life.
And I feel like for me personally, there's so much I've learned as an adult about why it's important to take care of my body and to move my body that I didn't understand when I was a kid. I think especially for girls and women, so much of taking care of our bodies is tied to a societal expectation in how we're trying to change our bodies to look. And so it's really important for us and our family, and why we're so passionate about it in Real Life Learning Co. is teaching our kids about the importance of moving their bodies to really take care of themselves for longevity and mobility, and to really be able to enjoy all the things in their life, not because they're trying to change the shape or look of their body.
Yeah, and I think as a kid, it's important early on to address physical health and wellness through habits and through lifestyle. Like, are you a family that goes for walks? Are you a family that it's obvious that it's important that you move your bodies, whatever, is it just what you talk about, or is it what you do? So that is, this category is broken down into 4 parts like all the other categories. So in physical health and wellness, it's broken down into understanding body systems as number 1.
Yeah,
so
let me touch on that really quick. So obviously it's important, if we're teaching our kids how to move their bodies and take care of them, to understand what's going on inside their bodies, what their systems are, why digestion is super important. There's a lot to understand. So 1 week is really just helping them kind of a little bit of, I guess, was that health?
It's just biology.
Yeah, biology, physiology, helping them understand their bodies. And I'm going to digress for a second from the 4 topics. I was thinking earlier about one of the really cool parts about the method is the way all the subjects flow together and overlap. And as you watch our master classes, it's so cool how when we get into physical health, they kind of refer back to physical or to a mental and emotional health and growth mindset. And then they also kind of refer forward a little bit into topic 3, which is nutrition. And they just all overlap and connect, and you realize how interconnected all of it is. Sorry, I digressed on that. But so topic 1 is understanding your body. The second one is moving your body, why that's important, different ways to do that. Really paying attention to what our bodies are telling us. Topic 3 is sleep and rest. That's a huge part of wellness. And I think especially with, video games and all the screens, our kids' sleep is really impacted. So taking some time to really discuss the importance of that with them. And then subject 4 is meditation and breathing. So really helping regulate our system, which again ties back into mental and emotional health and growth mindset, but we put it in physical health because it's something that you're physically doing with your body.
Yeah. Those first 3 topics, growth mindset, physical health and wellness, and then the next one's nutrition. All of it, it's not a coincidence that the first 3 are all about how do we take care of ourselves, right? So that we can show up as our best self. So if we don't learn about that as a kid, it's hard to then have that sprung upon us as an adult when maybe there is something going wrong in one of those categories, and then you have to go and figure some stuff out. If you have that foundational education early on, it's a little bit easier.
Is there anything that you wish you would have known as a kid, or that you feel like you had to unlearn or relearn as an adult around your physical health?
Around physical health?
I shared the body image piece for me, which has really shifted for me a lot in the last year. Of taking care of my body from a place of love instead of trying to beat it into submission and make it look a certain way. And that's been a huge shift for me.
I think one of the things that you could probably agree with me on this is sleep, especially if you think about high school years. And what a
And
disservice
college.
what a disservice you're doing to your growing body and your mental growth too when you are depriving yourself of sleep. So understanding the importance of that as a kid, I would say it would be right up there.
Yeah. And now, like, we have a rule in our family with devices, especially for the girls, of only being on their devices from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Not consistently the whole time, but
A straight 9 hours.
Yeah. They can't.
Basically, not before 10 a.m., not after
Yes,
7 p.m.
thank you. That was a better way of saying it. So that that's not the first thing that's going into their brains in the morning. It can really affect the way they learn, their nervous system, just so many things in the brain on the negative impacts of getting on their devices right away in the morning. And then on the other end, being on their devices before they go to sleep, it really impacts the quality of their sleep. And when we re-implemented that recently, the girls specifically said, oh my gosh, I've been sleeping so much better. Like, they can tell it makes a really big difference. So it's cool to see. Okay. So yeah, let us know in the comments if there's anything that you feel like your family or your kids struggle with from a physical health and wellness perspective, or some great ideas that you have on staying active. And our next episode will be all about nutrition. And Lucy called us out on not saying our tagline recently for Real Life Lounge. So this is it real topics, real talk, or real talk?
No, Real Life Lounge, real topics.
Real talk.
Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah. Like if we were hire like a voiceover guy, he would say it. Real Life Lounge, real topics, real talk.
All right. I'll see you next time.
Bye.